In the beginning, the world God had created was good, but over time, violence filled the earth, and human hearts grew distant from Him. Where there should have been love, there was cruelty. Where there should have been justice, there was corruption. And God grieved, not because He had lost power, but because His creation had lost its way. Yet even in a broken world, God's eyes searched for faithfulness, and He found it in one man. His name was Noah. Noah walked with God. In a generation that ignored Him, Noah listened. While others mocked righteousness, Noah chose obedience. And God spoke to Noah. He told him that a flood was coming, not as cruelty, but as cleansing, a sorrowful reset for a world drowning in its own sin. But God also made a way of mercy. Build an ark, God said, not a boat for sailing, but a vessel of salvation. Noah was given exact instructions, every measurement, every detail, not because God needed precision, but because obedience mattered. So Noah began to build. Day after day, under open skies, he worked. People laughed, they questioned, they dismissed him. Rain had never fallen like this before. The warning sounded foolish, but Noah kept building. Faith is not loud. It doesn't argue. It obeys, even when it stands alone. When the ark was finished, God did something extraordinary. Animals came, 2 by 2, creatures of every kind, gentle and wild, drawn not by Noah, but by God. And when the time came, Noah entered the ark with his family. Then Scripture says something quiet and powerful. God shut the door, not Noah, God. The same God who warned also protected. The same God who judged also saved. And then the rain began. The skies opened. The earth broke apart. Waters rose higher and higher. What had once seemed unbelievable became undeniable. For 40 days and 40 nights, rain fell. The world as it had been was washed away. Inside the ark, there was darkness, the sound of water, the creaking of wood. But there was also safety. Sometimes salvation doesn't feel dramatic. Sometimes it feels like waiting, like trusting in the dark, like believing God is holding you, even when the storm rages outside. For months, the ark floated. No land, no direction, only dependence. And then, the waters began to recede. Noah sent out a raven, then a dove. And one day, the dove returned with an olive leaf in its beak, a small sign, but enough. Hope had returned. When the ground was dry, God spoke again, "Come out of the ark." The first thing Noah did was not build a home. He did not celebrate survival. He built an altar. He worshipped, because deliverance should always lead to gratitude. And God made a promise. He placed a rainbow in the sky, not as decoration, but as a covenant, a sign that never again would the earth be destroyed by flood, a reminder that judgment does not have the final word. Mercy does. The story of Noah is not only about rain and animals and an ark. It is about obedience when it is costly, faith when it is lonely, trust when the outcome is unseen. The ark was not built in a day, and neither is faith. And just as God made a way then, He still makes a way now. When the world feels overwhelming, when the storm seems endless, when obedience feels foolish, remember this: God always provides an ark. God always remembers His people. And after every storm, there is still a promise.